Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Tigers offense trots out there to open this game. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff in a single back formation. In the clear at the 25. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
There's a wide-open receiver complete. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Let's talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Returner goes out of bounds.
So NC State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Enough for a first down at the 37. NC State comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Pass caught. Second down now. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 18, set to kick it away.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game. The kick moved right down the field for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They bring it down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. So bring it all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. The pocket breaking down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain. Second down after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Contact as he let the ball go. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The quarterback delivers a strike, but man, did he pay a price on that play.
What a great feeling for any quarterback. Anytime you throw the ball, you get drilled, you're on the ground. You can just tell the result of the play by how the sideline reacts. Your own guys. You take a hard hit, but it's the score that makes it all worth it.
Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
NC State comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. They come up short on the third down completion, and here comes the punt team. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made inside the 10. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And Kirk, Memphis has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On the run here. Lets it go. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. No huddle now for the offense.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tie.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. NC State has moved into the red zone. He'll test the right side here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
And now the running back's got it again. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, NC State. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
NC State 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up a second down and very long. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Important third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Makes a quick catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
It's now 2nd down.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
NC State 17.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And a quick timeout call by the offense.
Memphis.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. NC State comes to the line quickly. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Handoff to the back. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes
he's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they tack on the extra point.
Memphis 31. NC State 17. Return goes out of bounds.
Offense makes their way on the field. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been...
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team to field position. And here's the return now from midfield. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. That running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They're going for it, but the offense needs 13 yards on this 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And he finds his target. He has the first. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense really clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. Powers through. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Makes the catch with the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. And as we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Or it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Memphis. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, up and good.
Memphis, 52.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Touchdown, Memphis. And the beatdown continues. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Memphis,
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. First play of the drive to come out throwing. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. And here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds, walk that clock.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launches downfield. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Tigers. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with a 2-minute warning. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. 1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The Wolfpack line up now, 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete.
And the pressure gets to him again.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Contact as he threw it. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create a turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And looking for a big play here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Memphis. And the route is on.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Memphis 72. NC State 17.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And NC State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he steps out of bounds after the interception, and that will be the final play of the game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.